the NerfPro StryfeX. This thing is pretty sweet. Now, there's only about 10 or so of these out there in the wild. Currently, there may be a little bit more, but before I even start, I gotta give a big thank you to, of course, Hasbro and Luke at Out of Darts. I love you guys, man. This thing is awesome, and I am super proud to get my hands on one of these. Now, I've had it for about a week and a half or so. I thought that instead of just doing a quick review right when you get it and, you know, talk about it, I really wanted to put it through its paces, shoot a lot of different rounds through it, shoot different mags, see what's compatible, see what's not. But if you really want a nice in-depth video, go ahead and check out Luke's video here at Out of Darts. He does a super in-depth video. I'm just gonna quickly go over some of the stuff that I noticed about it, some of the cool features, and we're primarily gonna go out and shoot this thing because that's really what it's about. Now, keep in mind, my wars are currently at 150 FPS. Now, mine is shooting a little bit better, but I know other videos that I've seen on this, they're shooting a little bit lower. So we're getting anywhere between 150 and 160 FPS on the current standard darts that come with it, which we'll talk about. Now, I don't know, you know, if when I was shooting the rubies and things like that and the worker gen 3s, those shot roughly about 160. So maybe mine's just like a little bit hotter of a version, but let's face it, right? The Strife, this has been one of the highly most modded Nerf blasters that I've seen out there, and there are a lot of people who do exactly this on their Strifes. But this is nice. It comes all in a package, all ready to go, mags, darts, battery, which is huge, a USB charger, and this thing is competitive right out of the gate, depending on your gameplay, right? For us at our local wars, yes, 150 is perfect, and this thing shoots straight. Now, the big thing for me about this is the battery. That is always most difficult when it comes to modding one of these. You know, you gotta get a LiPo, you gotta get a LiPo charger. This thing has all that kind of circuitry built in, and it's pretty nice. It's 11.1 volts, which is technically to a 3S, right? And it does come with a USB charger, so you can throw that on there, charge it up, and you are good to go. I've put about 35 mags through this currently, and I'm still on the initial first charge all the way up. I don't know how many mags it's gonna take to burn through this, but I envision it's gonna be a lot because it is 1100 milliamps, so I'm guessing you could probably do maybe like 40, 45, depending on how long you rev it for. Now, the mag, this everybody's asking me, the mag is compatible. I put it into my Griffin, I put it into some Dart Zone stuff, and it works just fine unless you have a mag well that has a very recessed mag well where those lips on the mag are gonna hit it. Other than that, it worked in all of the current blasters that I use at my local wars, so I thought that was nice. Now, the darts that come with it, the new AccuStrike short darts, this is kind of the talk of the town. Now, I shot these out of my Griffins, I've shot these out of Dart Zones, and they seem fine. I didn't have any issues with it. I did notice a little bit more head wear out of these darts than what I typically see out of, say, like my Rubies or my Worker Gen 3s, so I just wanted to throw that out there. And yeah, I mean, this is a very nice small package to get you to that 150 range if that is your cap. Now, look at this thing. It looks pretty sweet. It does remind me of just, again, a standard modded Strife that we've seen. Now, I get it. Some people are saying, man, I wish I would have had the end strike attachment up front. And who knows, maybe someone might mod that in the future to allow that. But it does have the end strike attachment back here. I do have my current favorite that I put on here, which I'll show you here in a little bit. But again, if you guys want a super in-depth video on this, again, check out Luke at Out of Darts video here. He does a phenomenal job to go over every single little bit of detail. As long as everybody else, they really went into detail with it. We're just gonna hop out and shoot this thing so you guys can kind of see it. So would I recommend this blaster to, you know, to somebody? 100%. It comes ready to go, shoots hard, shoots accurate, put all the common darts that we see nowadays through it. It shoots great, comes with the battery, comes with the USB charger. Man, I wish it would have came with a stock. Maybe that's the only thing I could talk bad about it, but let's just get out in the range and shoot this thing and leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think.